spicy.
3, 2, 1, and go.
Samus is a what?
A grill.
Okay, thank you.
No.
No, Metroid is a grill.
She's a brunette. As far as I can tell.
Apparently she doesn't know how to crawl, so she's rolling instead.
Yeah, so this is the original Metroid, released very early in the NES's life cycle. This is back when most games didn't know how to go to the left. But this does.
It's also interesting that it has both vertical and horizontal scrolling. Not a lot of games around this time did both.
And I killed those enemies specifically like that to get all 3 of those to spawn, which despawned another enemy in the tunnel, so I could just get right by it. And now these rippers in here, the flying things that Kirby likes to call turtles, I'm gonna milk some of these jumps because I want to make sure they're going left when I scroll them off screen. Because whatever direction they're moving when they go off screen determines the direction the next one's going to be moving when it comes on screen. So you actually want to be a little bit slow through here to make sure that they're all going left, or it just causes it.
And that one just go right. Oh, it doesn't matter. That one.
It doesn't matter heading into the door. Now, early game is really what I'm the most worried about right now, because there's a screen scroll that I have to do pretty early on, and there's also a decent chance I can die. And hey, good, I hit that. That's relatively precise to get between that and not hit the platform or the ripper. I'd rather hit the ripper than the platform though, because bouncing takes forever in this game. Good, a little bit of energy, that'll help.
Oh. Wait, so your maximum capacity of energy isn't 30? Wow.
The game tries to make you think of that.
And now we're coming to the best part of the run, the unneeded missile drop area.
Actually, not really. I don't kill anything in this room anymore.
Oh, you don't anymore?
Oh, provided everything goes correctly.
So what you said about the rippers, does that apply to different colored rippers? Like if an orange one is moving right, then the red one is moving right?
Damage boost!
Nice.
Nice.
Learned that one from CAC. So shoutouts to him for his awesome any percent run.
Yes, just really good. Watch that run.
Is he
Yes.
the current record holder as well?
90%.
Yeah, he is. That strat was stolen directly from him. I originally didn't think it was possible or useful for 100% because I had to take some damage, but I found a way to avoid one of the hits. My energy is actually in really good condition right now. So.
27, seems fine.
Now, what category are you doing for this run?
100%.
100%.
Okay, I need a little bit of quiet.
Yeah.
I need to hear what's going on right here. There we go.
Nice. That's obviously intentional.
Oh, totally. Okay, here's... Yeah, I got hit once. Yeah, it's possible to get hit twice coming into this room with nothing you can do about it. So I'm a little glad my health was that high. But yeah, this saves a massive backtrack after getting bombs. I don't know exactly how much time it saves. I want to say probably around a minute or so.
Can actually be used to skip bombs if you want to.
But now I need missiles. Get up there. There we go. So I'm going to start killing everything I can on the way to the bombs. There's one.
Alright, I have some donations to read if we
Oh,
got
good.
a minute.
It's an actual run because it's beacon strats.
Alright, so
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I have $20 from Brandon Fan. This says, I know you're watching, Dacid Bro. The world will know the thirst is real. Shoutouts to Finest KO and the FGC anime community. $20 to Dacid X Mui in Pokemon Leaf Green. $10 from Michael Shelton. I've been watching the marathon every day now, and there have been so many great moments. The Earn Dance, all of Ketchuman, and or however you pronounce that, and many others. But please put this $10 towards taunting the animals in Super Metroid, which I don't think we're doing because that didn't turn out very well last time.
More people use the taunts.
Not very good missile luck this time.
glitch I'm doing right there. If I just hold the fire button, every time I tap left, it'll fire twice.
Select also, same thing.
Yep.
I
I
think
don't want to waste missiles right now.
if I recall, I think Dragondarch said something about how the game determines when you shoot every time you let go or press any button while holding B. So you could technically shoot every single frame instead of every other frame.
Right when I need her.
What would you have done had you not?
I'd have to farm a little bit.
You'd leave there and come back?
I'd go all the way back down, killing everything, and then exit and re-enter the room just to try and reset the RNG. That's another weird thing about this game is doors do a lot more than just move you between rooms. There's 2 random numbers that are drawn when you go through any door. One's for missiles, one's for energy. It determines the maximum number of pickups you can get in that room.
Ah.
And the number can be 0.
Is there any way to determine how many does it cycles through before it's...
You have, I don't know of any way to actually check it. Oh good, I did that first try.
Nice.
That guy's kind of a, if I miss him, I lose probably close to 30 seconds because I have to refreeze every, oh crap, I need to do that. Okay. Now I have no idea what the spawns are going to be, so this should be fun.
Have we gotten a roll call yet?
Nope. You guys want to do a roll call?
Darkwing Duck.
BJ?
I am Mecha Richter.
Usunoro?
Curry Master?
Flip.
Blue glass.
Huh. Never seen that miss before. And that Jeemer down there is going the wrong way.
That should be something.
And I filmed the
You fell down.
Whatever. Yeah, I have no idea what these spawns are anymore, so this is going to be all kinds of fun.
When do they reset? Leave the room?
I don't know.
It seems to go pretty smooth, relatively smoothly though.
Okay, enemy is in here, so...
Oh, that's right.
Once, wait, jump. Got it. Yeah, I have all the timings down based... Oh, then you can give me the second bomb that time.
Bomb jumping in this game can be difficult.
No. Yeah, this... I hate this trick. I really do. No. No. This is not quite frame perfect, but it's close. There we go. Okay, so I played around with that one on emulator just to see how tight the window is. After the bomb explodes on frames 21, 26, 30, 31, and 35, you'll make the jump.
Wow.
On frame 30, you'll overjump it. In addition, on frames 22, 27, 32, 36, 40, and 44, you have a chance of making it based on subpixel positioning. So it's effectively...
It's basically random.
It's effectively 3 1-frame windows and 1 2-frame window to make that jump.
And the technique itself is the unmorph jump. Like after you unmorph from a ball, as long as you don't touch left or right, you can jump again. Even if it's like it's a bomb that's knocked you up in the air, or you can just jump in midair and you get a free jump. So that'll be used all over the place.
This game just... Wow, I didn't get in there. Considering how early it was made, there's a lot going on behind the scenes with this one. Like, a lot more than... I'm surprised that hit. Okay, good.
The Dragondarch people want the for you.
They want the what?
The livelier mic.
Oh.
Put your step right here.
Let's see if we can get this. Oh, he was going the wrong way. Well, I got the second half of it. It's possible to go all the way down without hitting anything.
So we can click this on you.
I'm getting touched by Fiesel.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Oh yeah, thanks BJ.
Yeah, that's PJ.
That's PJ.
Flip it on his ear.
Should I do that? Or his beard?
Just clip it on the beard.
Do not clip it on my beard.
Donation says where to put the mic on Dragondarch.
Yeah.
And I just want to let everyone know we have a prize for this block for Metroid and Metroid Fusion. It's a Metroid cast
that's close
poster.
enough.
It's a $20 donation for that one.
We also have a Metroid mixed media painting in the tracker. You'll have to refresh it to see it. And to see the pictures, and that's a $10 buy-in, and a $20 buy-in for the poster. And the poster was generously provided by Dan Schoening, also known as Dapper Dan, on Tumblr. And it's a great prize.
I think Mecha Rector's
And it's a $10 buy-in for the mixed media painting, and
those aren't supposed to be shooting left. Like
$20
that.
for
They're supposed to be shooting
the
right.
poster.
That one's supposed to be shooting left. Normally, if I power cycle it on my NES, they'll always be shooting to the right, whereas they're not doing it here.
Well, that other guy was also turbo.
Well, that was because I think I waited too long up top while we were doing the mic stuff. But yeah, I think it might be NES dependent too. Great. Okay. It's fine. It's not these things aren't that big of a deal. It just kind of caught me off guard because I'm not used to them shooting these directions. Because yeah, that one's supposed to be shooting right. Get out of there, Samus. Come on.
Now, why does this game have like 8 E-Tanks? It can only have 5 of them in use. I'm kind of confused.
It can have 6 in use.
Oh, 6.
Yeah.
But there are more E-Tanks than you can actually have.
Well, they're free refills. Okay, so number 2. Oh, crap. That wasn't supposed to happen. Let's try that again.
Whoa.
Now I'm down here.
Nice.
That's a really good shortcut.
Yeah, no, that's the intended way to get in here, I'm pretty sure. But basically, I kind of tricked the game into thinking Samus was in 2 places at once. Thought she was still at the top, so it was treating my movement as being at the top of the screen.
Nice done.
But it basically just screen wrapped me way down to the bottom. So it's really weird, and I'm glad I didn't get. There's a magic pixel there where if I'm at just the right height, it will, instead of putting me up top or down bottom, it will put me into a horizontal corridor in between them, which leads into the screw attack room. I get stuck though. It's I can blast the door open in the screw attack room, and that's about it.
It's basically a soft lock.
It is, yeah. I'd have to up A out of
in
it.
the wrong direction or something?
It gets me stuck in a. I can't possibly get out of it because I'm off to the screen to the right, but it's not scrolled far enough. So it. Wow, what are you doing over here? All right, whatever. You guys can stay there.
Also, this is the only time Samus has green hair.
Huh. Jump didn't want to work. And that enemy despawned, and that one's going the wrong way. Everything's going wrong. 3, 4, right on top of it. I have a lot of these timed out to the number of jumps. Oh god, why didn't I make that jump?
You can actually get permanently stuck here, can't you?
Yep, depending on which one of you, if I fall down, certain ones. Other ones I can bomb jump out of. Some of them are just too high. I don't have high jump yet. You're supposed to have high jump going through here. The game intends for it at least, but I came in the back way.
High jump is sort of on the way too.
Coming out of lava is a lot different.
Oh yeah.
The physics change. Yep, this is the other beam. This beam is twice as strong as the normal beam. Quadruple the strength of Ice Beam. Sweet, that happened just like I wanted it to. My problem is it travels forward a little bit slower, so it makes it very difficult to shoot doors and not just run into them. Get up there. Yeah, like timing that is very, very difficult. Ooh, thanks for the missile. Appreciate it. But since it can go through walls, I can get some of these blocks out of the way without having to bomb them.
Oh, right. Only 10 blocks can be broken at a time.
Wow, really?
Yep.
That's weird.
Because each one has its own separate timer for how long before it comes back.
Yeah. When you've got 10, it's like, nope, we're done. You have to
Is
wait.
that to your advantage anymore?
Unfortunately, I haven't found any good places for it. I wish. Yeah, those guys aren't supposed to be jumping high either. I blame Mecha's NES entirely. That was not supposed to be a morph, by the way. There we go. Okay, so that was probably one of the most out-of-the-way missile tanks in the game. Because there's only the one, and now we have to go all the way back to where I screen wrapped into this. I mean, at least wave beams down here, and a couple other missile tanks, but it's just one of those.
Every Metroid game has something like that.
Yeah. Okay, that should be far enough. Good. Whatever. Yeah, I don't even care about my energy at this point. There's very, very little chance of me dying. After you get the first energy tank, you're pretty much out of danger.
Okay, I have some more donations.
Go for it.
$20 from Joseph Stevens. Sets here. Great job so far to everyone. $10 to Mighty Final Fight. 10 to Low Percent Super Metroid. Shoutouts to HDS Dake Bro and the Castlevania crew. Hoping I can make it to AGQ next year and add another Castlevania game. Good luck to all the runners. 20 from Charles Griffin. Good luck to Dragondarch, Kirby Master, and Zost on the Metroid runs. Tell Kirby Master, I don't know if he's in the room or not, that I'll donate again if he stays off camera during the entire Fusion run.
Thanks.
Putting this toward low percent Super Metroid, more people need to do low percent runs.
Huh.
$15 from James Robinson. Love some good old-fashioned Metroid.
Now, I could have dodged that, but it's actually faster to just take the hit because when you're... Hang on, one sec.
Because lag?
Get up there. Oh, I didn't actually want to do that. Whatever. Close enough. Yes.
This game practically copies Metroid Prime 2 with roll jumps and ESJs. Come on.
Yeah, so if you're in a 2-block high space, if you do a quick morph, as I call it, where you just morph and then quickly unmorph, and jump, and I don't know if it's the same frame or if there's a little bit more of a window than that, you can jump right through the block right above you. So I can do that. There's a number of places where it's actually useful. That's one of them. There's a few more. And as I was saying before, the reason why I didn't bother dodging that enemy and I just took the hit is because if you jump in this game, your speed is reduced. But if you just straight up running, it stays at maximum speed. So taking the hit kept me at running speed, whereas either jumping over it or morphing would actually take extra time. Didn't do that right. Whatever.
They're like little blackberries.
Gumdrops.
Yeah, I was thinking they're gumdrops.
Gumdrops are awesome.
Yay, screw attack.
Normally they'd be green, but the palette's wrong right now, by the way.
Gumdrops are good.
You'll never see the other palette down here. I don't know why I just bombed that. I could have shot it. Also, this is the most out-of-the-way energy tank I'm heading to right now. Norfair is full of just really out-of-the-way energy, really out-of-the-way everything.
Is it worse than the missile thing you just got?
No, because I can get out of it quicker. Doing it normally, yes, it's by far the worst. And bomb didn't want to
You're
work.
doing everything normally. What are you talking about?
I got plenty of missiles to play around with. I'm not even worried about my missile count right now. I'm not even, oh, screw it. Because I didn't get through. Let me through. All right, my subpixels were wrong for like 3 bombs there. Yeah, they matter in this game, unfortunately. Just like Soten.
And that'll happen in casual play, too.
Oh, yeah.
The only difference is it'll be beeping in casual.
Get through there, Samus. Come on.
At this point, wouldn't it be faster to just shoot out the block?
Well, I don't want to shoot the door open. I don't want the block.
Oh.
There we go.
So how do you do that?
That's the considered morphs on morphs. And
That was
jumps.
the, yeah,
No, jumping through the block.
More fun, more fun.
Huh.
That thing is just morphing on morph.
Oh!
But the other thing is
Huh. Come on, lay the second bomb, Samus. You can do it. You know something? I can go get high jump later. I'll come back for it. Onward! Huh. Something's not right here, by the way.
No, I think this is normal.
That's pretty legit.
Alright, I should probably go fix this. Oh, I meant to jump there. Seems legit.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay. That was supposed to be a jump.
I like how the lava's doing absolutely nothing to you.
It's painted on.
Huh, not high enough.
Maybe
Try that again,
spaghetti.
Samus. Come on, Samus. You can jump this. You're not doing this right, Samus. Come on. I've seen you do this. There we go.
Wow.
Huh.
Okay.
Okay. I'll fix this for real.
It's Emil's fault.
I'm sure.
It's Mom Scout's fault. It's Lincoln Ferguson.
So that's all I had to do, by the way. Just had to be at the right height. So what happened there is that doors, most doors anyway, change the scrolling in this game. They tell it when to change from horizontal to vertical. This room's supposed to be horizontal, but I came into it vertically. So it kind of, so when I went through the door, it's like, okay, we're supposed to change the scrolling again. It's going to be horizontal. Every room in this game just screen wraps infinitely. So, crap, I was supposed to roll off there. Whatever. But yeah, it just started, wow. It was just, I mean, in this game, lava and acid are just illusions. The only part that actually does damage is at the very bottom of a horizontal room. And technically, I mean, I can't see it on this TV, but you kind of can't see it on the stream, but you're actually standing on the ceiling when you're at the bottom of one of those rooms. With the lava, it doesn't mean anything. In vertical rooms, it won't do anything. So when I went back in there, when I went back into the other room, I could scroll it. I could infinite scroll horizontally. Same reasons. And the reason why I didn't fix it the first time is because it put me in the door. It's tried to screen wrap me into the door on the right side. So it kind of put me in there, and then it's just like, okay, you're in the door on the right, so we have to scroll the screen right. But you're moving left, so you're going to keep moving left. And the reason why it fixes itself when I'm high enough up is because it thinks there's actually a door there, and then because I have the screen at the right height, it's just like, okay, we're just going to move you through. Scrolling fixed.
How are the hitboxes in this game? Are they pretty well?
They're actually pretty good, to be honest. It's definitely not Crystalist here. Not even close. Like, I think the only ones that really kind of throw me off are mostly in Turian, to be honest. Oh, so I'm jumping in between each bomb just so I can get down to the floor just a little bit faster. Alright, got the good spawn in here. I didn't want to unmorph there, whatever. Yeah, secret tunnel. That guy's traveling with me. He's a companion.
And there he goes.
Have fun trying to get over that without going through the tunnel, though.
I've done it.
Me too. It just is.
Troll energy tank.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm actually not even looking at Samus in that room. I'm looking at the floor because those are fake. And it's a massive detour to have to come back. And these guys are not supposed to be jumping high. Normally, yes. Yeah, Ridley's going to give me a bad pattern here. I already know it because these guys are all jumping high. Again, I blame Mecha's NES for this entirely. This is probably going to be a slow Ridley fight. Also, that jump with high jump is pretty damn close to being frame perfect. So I do an unmorph jump there to make sure I can make it. Also, another fake floor.
All right, I'm going to read some more donations.
Go for it.
Dennis Rubenstein donated $15. Said, I'm watching the speedruns with my friends. All the runners are doing great, and it is awesome to see skilled gamers unite for charity. I would like to use this donation to fund Harvest Moon because, hey, a speedrunning in Farm Sim sounds epic and compelling. Keep up the good work as always. $10 from Henrik Lennartson. Whoa, dat painting. Oh, and hi everyone in the room. Let the runner decide what goal the donation goes towards.
All mine are going towards Super Metroid low %. Oh crap.
Okay, and then I also want to bring up there are some challenges coming up soon. We have a bunch of them have already been met, actually, it looks like. So it looks like the next challenge that needs to be met is during the Double Dragon Neon.
I didn't hit start game.
There's going to be a playthrough of Mighty Final Fight. We're at $336.03. We need $700 to get to that goal, so it's going to be an extra game if you guys can donate for that.
Yeah, normally he gives me a much better pattern than that, where he fires his fireballs all really far, but Mecha's NES.
How much damage does Screw Attack do?
It kills all normal enemies, repels Metroids. I don't actually know the damage value on it, I just know it does that.
I'm pretty sure it's the same as a missile.
Pretty much.
Does it hit multiple times? Does it pass through?
It was.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
what?
it's a lot more than this one.
Well, I don't know about versus bosses. Versus bosses, all beams do 1 damage, missiles do 4. Oh, wow, that was a jump.
Odd damage. Metroid physics.
That was nice. But yeah, normally he's firing far and I can just stand next to him and fire at him, and he can't do anything about it. So I'll have to remember that when switching NESs with this game. Huh, different pattern there.
I've got a $102 donation from Xavier Benoit.
That would be someone with Mr. MD.
Oh. It says, I love you, and I love everyone, and I love Doctors Without Borders. So yeah, kisses everyone and hugs. Don't forget hugs.
Yeah.
A $40 donation from Antoine Thiers. Thanks to all for the event. 2 questions. 2 speedrunners. How do you go about blind playthroughs? Do you try and start to speedrun right away or not?
I can't help yourself.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'll play through casual.
I play through normally, but I look for ways to go faster.
Speedrunning, you just start to notice that stuff a lot more.
Yes.
It's like, ooh, if you went that way, it saves a few seconds.
And you'll notice you're looking at like pixels and
Movement techniques.
movement techniques. Yeah.
No matter how awkward it is.
You can still play through casually. That's not.
So yeah, another out-of-the-way missile tank. This is why I like having Wave Beam down here, though, is because it kills all these bugs in one shot, whereas Ice Beam would take minimum 2. And it just makes this one and the one up above, the corridor up above, just so much easier. And that one I dodge because I get stuck on the little platform there. And he, of course, is there. I've gotten to the point with this game that I can kind of tell what the enemies are going to do before I even get to each point. Like, I know most of the patterns that I can run into in each room. Huh, Samus didn't want to jump. And dodge that so I don't get hit in the door.
The enemies hit you inside doors. It's fine.
We also have some choice donations coming up. Paper Mario, we have a file name for it. Right now it's Moon Moon at $75 and Knuckles at $25. And that's coming up later tonight. And then after that, Final Fantasy V, there's also for Bart's name. It looks like the number 1 with $140 is Butts.
Yes.
Yes!
Number 2 is Canon at $112. And then Shiba Shiba, is $100, and Emil at $35, so we can just continue to blame Emil for that.
That way a meal would be useful, was what was originally stated.
But yeah, screw attack, the all-powerful, basically way to cheese the game. Only problem is it does cause lag, and lots of it sometimes.
Doesn't it give way as you're landing, right? Sometimes, or is it just when you lose your spin?
It gives way when you drop below the height you initially jumped from.
I see.
Yeah, it's weird, and I don't know why it's coded that way. There we go. Now I could have detoured for a couple missile tanks down there, but it's really random on whether or not I can get them quickly. And it's better to go up here and do this first, because there's a second copy of Ice Beam up here that I need to pick up for Turian anyway. And trying to do that section without Ice Beam it basically means I have to do the Varia jump all over again.
Oh yeah, that room.
Is this the this is the biggest stack of missile tanks, isn't it?
Yep.
3 in a row.
Yep. Most other places it's only 2. I didn't mean to fall there. Whatever.
I have a $50 donation from Ryan Myers. Metroid, destroyer of my 5th grade test scores. Great speed running going on. Dragondarch can choose how to spend this, which you already said low percent.
Yep.
Also, a question for the runners of this game. Is it different to run the Famicom Disk System version of Metroid?
I honestly don't know.
Never tried it.
I don't actually know of anybody who's tried to run the Famicom version, honestly.
$20 from Cyberbot X. Oh hey, Metroid Block is a go. I still don't think I could beat Metroid 1 myself, so props to Dragondarch and good luck to Kirby Master on Metroid Fusion. Let's bring 16-star Mario 64 even closer.
Thank you, the man with 1,000 tabs.
Nice pallet there.
Yeah.
There's a boat in that water.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can get this unmorph right. Nope. Get up there, Samus. Okay. That works. There we go.
Would have been a lot faster to just jump up.
Well, if I get it first try, it's faster.
Right.
So, why not? And that one's going to hit me if I stay there. By the way, missiles on my current long beam.
Yeah.
Since the long beam is on the way to Turian.
And hey, Ice Beam again. Right there. There, that's about the fastest way down there. And now this hallway. It actually costs probably about 4 seconds to detour to come back down here instead of just doing it earlier with Wave Beam. But consistency. Huh.
$40 from Manuel Agulo. Love what you guys are doing. I've been watching since SGDQ 2012, and it's great seeing all these neat tricks and just breaking the game to no end. Liking the prizes for Metroid. Shoutouts to my buddy Daniel. Meet at the Shinto Gate. Also save the animals, because who doesn't want an ostrich with a mohawk?
I agree with that. But yeah, trying to do that jump back there without freezing the Ripper is just it's a crapshoot. It's the same jump as trying to do Varia. Huh. These enemy spawns are a little different than what I'm used to seeing.
Yeah, this is like the longest trek.
Yeah, it's eight blocks to bust open. Missed it. Whatever. Huh, get up there. This was her first mission. She's kind of resistant sometimes to wanting to do things. See if this jump lets me make it. And yep. Yeah, with high jump, you can jump exactly that many blocks high, but once in a while, if your sub-pixels aren't aligned properly, again, it just won't let you make the jump. You'll look like you should have made it, and you just won't. This is the normal entrance to Norfair that we haven't seen yet. And that's all of Norfair. Now again, there is another palette swap down here. If after getting high jump you go left, you'll go through like a bridge area and it will swap the intersection to having green bubbles and a couple of other palette swaps. But since I entered a different way, that never took place. Also of note is that if I had done that, it would also have changed the palettes up here, so this would be blue. There was a Ripper at the top of the screen, but it disappeared. Okay, leave that missile there and this guy won't spawn. Yeah, it's actually not that hard to despawn enemies. Everything takes up a slot for those. I don't know exactly how it works, but... Alright, for instance, killing that guy changes the spawn in the next room. Take there, get him to go back to the right. Yeah, if I hadn't killed that guy, that Jeemer would have been going to the left, and this scree wouldn't have spawned. No idea why that works, by the way. The spawns in this game are very just cryptic. But we're now on our way to Kraid, and... too early. It's possible to get between those two enemies without touching either one, but I think it's pretty much pixel perfect. And now for everyone's favorite music in this game.
Oh, what?
What?
Okay, got the right bounce there.
I have $50 from Robert Broughton. Put this donation toward whatever the people in the back row want split equally. I don't know what the back row is technically considered because it looks like it's just you. You are the back row.
I'm overlapping with these guys.
Mighty Final Fight, is that cool with you?
This has another.
That's the next
area
challenge we
that
got coming up, so. Alright, so that 50's on Mighty Final Fight.
Not right here.
Not there, but again.
Huh, I landed too early. Alright, I'm going to take a risk, and this may be the sole reason why I have to use the second controller. Because this one is probably the most likely for me to get stuck in the wall. Turn around. No. Freeze you, and then you. So you're not in the door, because that can screw this up too. And I need to hear exactly what's going on here. Uh-oh, stuck in the wall. Yeah, stuck in the wall. So we're going to take an alternate route. That was up A warping, like same thing as in Zelda 2. It just treats it as a death. Yeah, so what I was doing there saves 3 seconds, by the way. I thought it was going to save more than that, and then it just didn't. Okay, you can take it a little cautious. I'm gonna go get an energy tank over here earlier than I normally do. Normally I get this on the way out. Huh,
That's right.
get up there. So getting this to refill, because Kraid. By landing there, it lines up my subpixels just right, so I'm guaranteed to get in that hole every time.
Yeah, getting into one space gaps doesn't always work.
But yeah, so the detour is just going to be go the any % route pretty much. Although I don't know all the... Okay, this isn't... Yeah, I bounced. I'm not used to that fall at all.
10.
Any % you have to make the whole shaft without touching anything. Oh good, I didn't make that.
Gray blocks all of a sudden.
Yep.
Diesel's here shaking his head because he plays any %, and this is like simple.
Freeze you. Alright, gotta get a different grip on the controller here. Because I gotta mill and mash select while holding... Oh crap.
That's not good.
Okay, I'll just sit inside of you, that works. Whatever. Never had that happen before, but I'm sure I will someday. And again, subpixels, gotta actually settle on the platform up above or it won't let you in for the energy tank. 120 missiles is really low though. I don't like that number at all.
How many do you expect to have?
A lot higher than that. Like, this means I'll be leaving Kraid with 125. And why did I jump up there? That's not how I do that. Huh, shot the wrong block, whatever. And,
Yeah.
one higher than I meant to be. Oh!
Oh.
Yeah, by the way, this thing sucks. There we go. That should be right.
I can take credit for that one, or blame for that one. I was asking Dragondarch about getting caught in that climb.
If I did it right, that wouldn't have happened. Actually, I'm going to be leaving here with slightly less, because I use a few. Yeah, it's going to be 120. It's going to be 123 leaving here. That's actually really a lot lower than I like it to be, I think. 123, it's going to be... Oh crap, I did that wrong. I'll grab you. Trying to calculate my missiles right now, even though they're dropping them like crazy. Yeah, it's 125 leaving, and don't want to miss that jump, by the way.
Isn't there supposed to be a Ripper, or...?
I despawned it by having enemies in the previous room.
Okay.
Yeah, so 120 leaving here, 5 for long beam, 5 to get into Turian. Okay, so I'm gonna be at 90. I don't know if I
Get drops.
Well, actually, no. I'm gonna be at 125, so 95. Yeah, it'll be 95. Okay, actually, 95 is not that bad.
You hope you did not have to get any drops from Metroids?
Yeah, pretty much. Normally, the only missile luck required in this run is at the very beginning. So I really don't like to. I don't like to have to farm if I don't have to. Also, killing this guy causes an extra spawn up here, which reduces lag. Okay, maybe it didn't reduce. It didn't cause a different spawn. Never mind. I'm gonna waste I'm gonna have to use 2 missiles here too.
Pick up 2 missiles.
Might as well. But yeah, same thing as at the beginning. I did that to despawn the Jeemer in that little tunnel. Kill that guy. And that should change the spawns favorably in here, so there's not 6 on the same screen. Yeah, now it's going to be 4 and 2. I don't know how to get 3-3 here. That would be the optimal. That would be optimal in terms of lag.
3-3.
You know how it says 4 enemies right here, and then there's 2 right here. I get 3-3 would be optimal for lag because 4 lags it a bit more, and 3 generally doesn't lag. Oh, here's 3. Yeah, you know how it didn't lag it at all. That's kind of why I want it, but I haven't found a reliable way to get it yet. So, item they intend for you to get first in the game.
You get last.
Well, sorry, third, because you have to get morph ball and bombs, or not bombs, missiles. But they intend for you to get that really, really early, and it's too far out of the way to be worth it. Did that so I could actually make that jump. If I just run and jump as soon as I can before hitting him, I won't make it clear to the platform. So yeah, this is getting really close to the end of the run. We're heading to Turian now. If all you've ever seen is any % runs, the bridge room works a little bit differently.
It works, you mean?
Maybe I should use the bridge.
Yeah, so these 2 statues, you're supposed to shoot them. Any %'s just like, what?
Yeah.
I like this acid down here. And now Turian. Something else I haven't mentioned about this game is that damage is set based on where you are in the game and not per enemy. In Brinstar it's 8. Norfair it's 10. Okay, that's fine. Lost my train of thought.
You didn't go through the door.
What?
If you morph as you're going through that door, you can miss getting hit by those rinkas.
Not every time. Tried it.
I was fairly consistent.
It's not reliable. I've just haven't gotten it. I haven't seen it work very often. I didn't get the.
Norfair.
Norfair is 10. Kraid is 20. Ridley is 24, and Turian is 30. The only exception is Mother Brain herself, who does 20 per time you touch her tank, and Mother Brain's tank ignores invincibility frames.
So don't have a picnic there.
No, basically just don't try to task trap for killing her.
Unless you're CAC.
He didn't use the task strat.
Oh, he did go right up to her tank.
No, task strat, you just bounce off the tank repeatedly.
Oh, I thought it freezed him.
No, it just goes in and it just bounces off the tank and gets the missiles in the right spot.
I haven't watched.
It's really fast if you can hit it, but the missiles have to be at a specific height in order for them to actually hit Mother Brain.
How many does it take to beat Mother Brain?
This room, you need 74 total.
Holding yourself, I think it's 33.
Actually, sorry, 73 total.
8 for Zavite, 1 for the glass, 35 for Mother Brain.
Right. I'm getting bad rank of spawns now. I'm gonna get
Or
up.
more than 8.
Come on.
Yeah, those things regenerate, unfortunately. Waste a lot of missiles.
Huh. All right.
Oh, you're actually going.
Wow, that was impressive to land back there.
Using. Oh, crap. That was not the right iframes. I'll wait for you to go by. All right, jump. Okay, they don't want me doing that. Yeah, that was undodgeable, by the way. Get back up here, and I'll just wait for them to go by and take some shots.
Yeah, the speed
Come
of
on.
Mother Brain's pulsing tells you how much it's supposed to go.
There we go. I'll be very shortly.
So when he touches the elevator.
Huh, she didn't want to jump. Yes.
Said you don't have giant spark.
The escape is actually more difficult with high jump because of this.
They're hard enough. The jumps are hard enough normally.
Like high jump alters your arc, so you jump higher more quickly. Time.
50, 18, less.
Great! You have fulfilled your mission. It will revive peace in space, but it may be invaded by the other Metroid. Pray for a true peace in space!
Space! I like space.
And I don't know the exact time to get this ending, but yeah, she's in a bikini now.
Wasn't she already, kind of?
She was in a one piece, now she's in a two piece.
Oh.